I'm going to do a test run on the Busa on the bottom of the garden over here, as far as I can go without blasting through the gates and crashing. Had enough of that crashing. So this fence, which I fitted about 20 years ago, I'll put it on hinges so I can swing it out of the way if ever I need to do. So the time is right. Now this path might look reasonably level, but as you can see there, possibly there's an inch gap there if I come off the edge. The height of that gap. Good inch there. Need to miss the manholes. You can see the height there possibly. The purpose of this test is that I've made a few modifications to the footrests. Move them back to where they were originally some years ago when I first modified the Busa. Move them backwards to make them easier to get my feet on again. I'd move them forwards because I had arthritis in the hip, but I've had a hip replacement. So last time out I had a bit of a struggle with the new leathers I had on and the low seat. Wasn't comfortable getting to the footrest, so I raised the seat, repacked it, recovered it, moved the footrest back, and I built the bike for launching. It's supposed to be a sprint bike, drag bike, whatever you like to call it, not for tootling slowly with a top heavy machine round the pits dodging people that get in your way. I used to have straight bars across, because that's the way I like them, same as on the double engine Triumph of mine, but I've swung them round now. Instead of being straight, they're on an angle, so I've not got as much of a stretch to get to the bars as I had before, which might make it a bit easier for manoeuvring. I usually have people with me helping, but for the last couple of metres I've not had anybody. Also, when I'm turning round at the end of a run, I've got a 7-inch wide Mickey Thompson slick on the back. Well, people said, why do you fit a slick? I thought, well, building a sprint bike, a drag bike, has a slick on it, doesn't it? A lot of people use their road bikes for sprinting and drag racing, but they're on the roads and they've got road tyres on. This isn't on the road at all. It's just for the track. So also I move the stanchions further backwards, rearwards, to increase the trail for straight ahead steering, and so that's reduced the actual lock available when I'm turning. So manoeuvring through the paddock slowly or turning around at the end of a run is always not as simple as it would be with rounded profile tyres on. But when I'm doing a top speed event over the mile at Elvington and places like that where there's a very high speed and I might need to bank over a little bit, I use a Michelin Power Race road type tyre with a rounded profile, so it's a different ball game, land speed racing, to what it is on a sprint. So I should be removing the fence, doing a run down there and just see how I feel. It's the first time it's really run any reasonable distance since my crash, so I need to just test it anyway. Handy to find out if there's any problems here, sort them before I do another meeting. So there we go, that's the reason for the test. That's enough of that on this narrow path. I was heading towards the van. All right, on a nice wide runway. Sunday, 5th of September 2021.